Hi everyone, I'm Matthew Moniz, and this is the LG X Power, a budget smartphone with the goal of providing you the best battery life possible. LG created the X Power to combat low battery anxiety, to prevent people from worrying about having to charge their phone before the day is over. In fact, the battery life is so good, you'll be surprised how long it actually lasts. Now, LG did sponsor this review, but as always, it's based on my opinion. So let's start off with what I like about the phone. And first is the design. It's made out of plastic, but it feels nice and light in the hand and takes some design cues from previous LG devices. The back has this rough texture to it that feels great in the hand and prevents the phone from sliding. The phone is only 7.9 millimeters thick with smooth edges, chrome accents, and well-placed buttons. LG also curved the top and bottom of the body to give it a unique look that's different from the typical square slab. The 5.3-inch IPS display is only 720p, which means you'll see pixels, especially if you look close enough. However, the screen itself does get bright, has great color reproduction, and fantastic viewing angles. Having an only HD screen has other benefits as well. Not as many pixels need to be supported, which results in better battery life. Combine that display with a 4100 mAh battery and the LG X Power will last for days. I was utterly shocked on how good the battery life is. I thought I could drain it in one day with heavy usage by streaming video, playing games, listening to podcasts, and doing all the things I typically do. But the phone just kept on going. In fact, I was averaging over 9 hours of screen on time with 20% battery left. This means you can use your phone for 3 to 4 days without having to recharge. I'm actually nominating this phone as the best phone for Pokemon Go. It also comes with Qualcomm's Quick Charge 2.0, so topping up the battery is fast. LG has also included some nice features and shortcuts like double tap to wake up, double pressing the volume down key to launch the camera, and double pressing the volume up key to capture a quick memo. The LG X Power has 16 gigabytes of internal storage with micro SD card expansion. With all that extra space, you can snap a lot of photos with its 8 megapixel camera. It's a little slow to load, but once it's up, it offers a very simple user interface. There's no Pro mode for manual controls, but you do have the option to take panoramas. The photos under good lighting look fine, and I think most people will be satisfied. Low light photos are not the best, but then again, this is a budget phone and the camera inside reflects this. I think the bottom line is if you're snapping photos for social media, you'll be happy. There's a 5 megapixel camera on the front, and under optimal lighting, I'm able to get good color reproduction. And finally, you can record videos, but only in HD. Alright, so here is a quick recap. The design is plastic but feels light and easy to hold. The display is bright, vibrant with great viewing angles, but because it's only HD, you will see some pixelation. Battery life is outstanding, the best I've tested on a phone this year, and the camera does a good job at taking photos with a lot of storage space to hold them. Now here are some of the things that I think could have been improved. And first up is the performance. It's using a Snapdragon 212, which means it's Qualcomm's entry-level CPU, and the performance certainly reflects it. I understand that this is a budget device, but I feel the Snapdragon 410 would have been a better option. Also, with only 1.5 gigabytes of RAM, you'll notice the odd stutter when opening and closing applications. Gamers might want to consider LG's G5 for better performance. Tied to the performance is the software, and it's running the latest version of Android Marshmallow 6.0.1 with LG's UX UI. If you've used an LG G4 or G5, you'll feel right at home. The UI is a little on the cartoony side, and if it's something you don't like, you can always install your own custom launcher. Also, when you first get the phone, there's no app drawer, so make sure to install all the latest LG updates, and you'll have the option to use one. And finally, there's no 5 GHz Wi-Fi support. You're stuck using 2.4, so if you live in a crowded apartment with a lot of congestion, this may be an issue. Alright, so here are my closing thoughts. The LG X Power has a good design, decent display, exceptional battery life, and a capable camera. The performance is a little on the slow side, the software experience could be a little more polished, and I wish they included the 5 GHz Wi-Fi frequency. With that being said, who is this phone actually for? Well, first and foremost, if you play Pokemon Go and don't want to be tethered to a power bank, get this phone. You won't be disappointed because the battery life is awesome. I also think this is a good option for someone new to smartphones or a student on a tight budget. The bottom line is if you value battery life over everything else, the LGX Power is a great option. Now, the LGX Power is available here in Canada for $250. Now, there's no word on whether or not it's coming to the United States. So what do you guys think of the LGX Power? Is this something you can see yourself buying? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video.